Hits by the pound.
Yeah, this is how we do it in the Central Colors, man. We got 40 ounces, Old English, rag tops, 6'4" Impalas, and bikini girls, man. This is how we do it on the West Coast. San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles. But don't forget about the Central Cali, man. Please don't forget about the Central Cali. Yeah, get 'em.
It's another sunny day in the state of California. Low rider palm trees and G's that put it on ya. This ain't a negative, we speaking ebonics. Rank talk, candy paint on D's with hydraulics. Baseball hat with the sticker on the brim. Don't let the sun blind your sight, cause things can get grim. But I'm not here to talk about banana clips and guns. We're going back to Cali and we're gonna have some fun. A West Coast domination. Welcome back to 2K17 Podcast. I'm your host, Fred Segura, out here in Monterey County, also known to the world as the Salad Bowl, also known as the Salinas Valley. To the people in LA, we are north. To the people in San Francisco, we are south. Right smack in the middle, best of both worlds. Don't forget about the Central Cali. Anyway, folks, today we are going to talk about, with a little bit of hesitation in me, is to say the word hate. I usually tend to use the word dislike. I don't like the word hate. It's a strong word. But you know what? For the sake of this, let's face it for what it really is. There are people who really hate. And I don't mean that in a sense of, these self-proclaiming superstars or whatever you want to call it, or self-proclaimed whatever you think you are. Oh, shout out to my haters, and no. I'm not talking about none of that. I am talking about somebody who really, in fact, really hates you, right? And no, this is not in a racist element. This is just based on the fact that, like I've stated before, that we don't get along with everybody, and not everybody likes you, or likes me, or whatever the case may be, right? But, I tend to bring it into, let's just say, I'm going to change a couple of things just for the for the protection of others. I've been in a situation where I know I'm hated, disliked, whatever you want to call it, Do some of these people call me and say, hey, happy birthday. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I saw you. This happened, Fred. Congratulations. No, they don't. They talk to me when I'm in front of them, but they won't talk to me anytime after that or acknowledge me in that sense, right? So, therefore, I keep those same people at an arm's length. And so with that, guys, there was a situation one time where one of these persons, and I'm going to talk about a couple of things here. This person was in bad health. And it was just really bad, to be put it to you that way. So what I did was I called their home, right? And I know it goes both ways. I can call too, but I know how they feel towards me. So yeah, I'm not gonna go there, And I told the person on the other end, I said, listen, either you get this person to the hospital, or you call an ambulance. Because if you don't, this is not going to end well. Thankfully, this person took my advice. Got this family members of theirs to the hospital. Now, when I got the news that this person was in the hospital and they were going to do surgery on them, on that person, that very day, within the next whatever amount of minutes after, right? They had the family go and visit. Uh, I took it upon myself to go by myself to the hospital and visit this person. When I walked in, the look on everyone's face was like, what the heck is he doing here? Kind of deal, right? But once, no, I didn't do it for anybody's acknowledgement, for that matter, right? It came out of me to want to do it. And I wanted to go visit this person. Wholeheartedly, I wanted to go visit this person. Because again, as I stated on this channel before and other channels and stuff, that I'm a grateful person, but there's just a line you don't draw. The line you don't cross when you have, for example, knowledge of something that's a condition or something that happens to a person, and you know that it's a life and death moment, and perhaps that person's family doesn't know that, doesn't have that information, doesn't have that knowledge. Why would I stay quiet, right? Why would I stay quiet and be like, oh, well, but don't worry about it, What is that in the Rocky IV, right? Ivan Drago, if he passes, he passes. He said a different word, of course, obviously, but this is real life, man, and so I took it upon myself. I took it upon myself to do that. Now, this is not about me. It's not about being a hero. It's the principle of the matter, right? So on with that. After the surgery, after a few days or whatnot, again, I wanted to go visit to see how this person was. Lo and behold, everything's fine, right? And that's cool. That was good. Things continued the way they continued, as always. Once everything got back to normal, maybe slightly changed a little bit, but that was it. On another occasion, same residence, I get a phone call from one of the persons, the other person there, and this person was crying and pleading to me that I've helped them out more than their actual next of kin. And all this other stuff, and that a lot of the hatred towards me was just a bunch of fluff and just a bunch of whatever, just for the sake of drama. And I really heard it in this person's voice that this person really felt like they were going to go at that point. And they wanted to have a clean conscience about it, which to me, to this day, regardless of whatever the feelings may be, I give that person credit for that. Because this person really thought she was going, pretty much put it out there, right? And I accepted the apology. Does anybody else really know about that? No. Do I go around and throw it in their face when they insult me and things are said about me? No, I don't. I keep that to myself. Because I know in my heart of hearts what it really is, and they do as well. So I don't feel the sense to have to even bring it up. That's between them and I. On a different occasion, I was outside my element. I was outside my state, my city, wherever I was out of state. In the same situation with some people, and one of the people in the family got really ill. Not really knowing my way around, I went around and did what I felt I had to do with no hesitation whatsoever to get this person medical attention. We tried to go to, well, their request. We tried to go to those urgent cares or whatever. Ended up at the hospital. Now, when I dropped them off at the hospital, they said, "Hey, okay, you could go back now. You can leave. We're fine. We'll keep you posted." I said, "Okay." They got off the vehicle. I went and parked the vehicle. I got off. I went into the hospital, and I waited for them until they got this person into a room. I wasn't asked to do that. I took it upon myself to do that. Nobody asked me to. And I did that simply because I felt that in the event of anything happening, I don't want this other person to be by themselves. Those two of them, right? The one that was ill and the one taking this person in. So I don't want, if anything happened to the person that was really ill, I don't want the other person to freak out in the event of anything happening. I wanted to be there to make sure everything was okay. And make sure that this person got in and got a room and got taken care of. So, again, did I do that because I wanted acceptance? I was, hey, look at me. I'm a good guy. See the way you talk about me and the way you guys disrespect me? See, I'm not that guy. You know, it wasn't about that. It wasn't about that, and it's not about that. It's not about that. Somebody can flip it and be like, "Oh, see, you just want attention and da-da-da, you throw it in my face." No, I'm not. No. That's not what this is at all. It wasn't for acceptance. At the end of the day, I had nothing to gain from it. Nothing to gain from these people at all. Nothing. Period, point blank. I had nothing to gain from it. But the number one thing in my mind was, even though I could disagree with them and I could talk back and say stuff sometimes because they cross the line sometimes, let's be honest. I can't have blood on my hands. I can't sit back and feel good about it if anything was to happen. Knowing well that I could help regardless of how they felt about me. And even if they even crossed their mind to say, "You know what, man, I mean, we treat him like this, or we talk about him like this, but yet he did this for us," or whatever. I don't care. I didn't do it for recognition. And again, this is not about me at the end of the day. This is about the principle of the matter is that I can't have blood on my hands, and I can't return that same negative energy towards somebody. All bets are off in a situation, in a drastic and serious situation. Unfortunately, of the 3 people that I spoke about, 1 has passed. But it wasn't due to any neglect and stuff like that. It was just that time. Somebody asked, will they do that for you? It doesn't really matter. To me, it doesn't matter. Again, it's within myself and how I see things in this situation. Maybe there's people out there that wouldn't do that. Maybe there's people that feel that, money can, hey, well, you know what, I'm pitching in for this and this and that. Well, you know what, guess what? I mean, no man in the world can bring anybody back. So I knew the value of somebody's life, having lost both of my parents in this world, and an aunt that were the three key people in my life. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I don't care how bad a situation it got. And I wasn't there for the attention. Let's just say it was within, for those of you who maybe misunderstand the situation, let's just say it was within family. Right? And I was the outcast. But the nominated outcast that I didn't want that title, but it was given to me forcefully. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, yeah. One thing is to have a dislike towards somebody. One thing is to really hate somebody. Tell somebody stuff, whatever the case may be, but having enough conscience, enough heart to save their life in a drastic moment, it's each their own. Excuse me. I'm not gonna label myself a hero. That's not for me to do. I put it to you guys like this. I look at it in a sense of, say, for hypothetically speaking, or to build you a better scenario, if we're at a lake, at a river, or whatever, and I see the person drowning, I'm gonna go in to save them, or I'm gonna send them something to get them out. That's technically what it is. I don't care who it is. Again, would they do that for me? I dare say I probably wouldn't be here, but we don't know. We don't know. I wish them the best, though. But I just couldn't. So therefore, I guess hate can cut real deep. Grudges can be very deep, as I myself have said it. I hold on to grudges, but life and death is a whole other thing. Especially when I know there's other people involved that love them or whatnot. I mean, even though we may not see eye to eye on stuff ever, but and even though the inevitable is going to happen, if I could prevent it, it won't happen on my watch. With that, this is Two-Face Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Fred Segura, signing out. Shake the fist, suckers pitching me rolling. Why you so mad? Why you so serious? Shit in my rear view like the slow and delirious. Keep on mashing, getting plenty action. The home of the G's and pimps, I love it with a passion. Throw it up, it's California, where the sun lays to rest like every day. The home of the color rack, swap meets and bangers. Chuck Taylor's Lowe's and them real dope slangers. This is reality, it's where I stay. Along the Pacific in the state of CA. Golden State, from Frisco to Compton and back to Central Cali where the party keeps rocking. It's a California state of mind, and you can't be mad, that's just how we ride. Golden State.
But it's really for me. I'm not saying that I'm greedy, but hip-hop is needy, so what the hell do you expect from me? It's the passion, I finally understand it. I'm hiding in the trees like a male praying mantis, searching for my prey. God, please come and bless me, help relieve my stress so I don't worry about death. Never said I was leaving, but dreaming on like Steven. Fallen angel, I'm Zeppelin, not ready for heaven. So please tell me, is there another way? So I can look up in the sky and say thank you for these better days.
1, 2, Vegas coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your doors. 5, 6, hip hop with a twist. 7, 8, please don't hate. 1, 2, Vegas coming for you.